Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. And today's topic is You Are Not Alone. And I really wanted to touch this topic because I know that very often when I'm talking to not just business owners, but friends, we talk about certain things that are going on in our lives. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's, kind of in between. We're not really sure what's happening. But I think that one thing that makes the challenging moments in our lives much more challenging is the fact that we have in our head that something is wrong with how we are feeling. Something is wrong with what is going on in our lives. And I think that we feel like something is wrong because we feel like we're the only one that feels that way. We feel very alone in our feeling because, when you look on, social media, when you're talking with your friends, you're watching TV, nobody talks about their insecurities and nobody talks about how they may feel, imposter syndrome. Nobody talks about how they're not sure what their next move is or what they're supposed to be doing or if they're doing good enough or, no one talks about those things. People experience those things, but nobody talks about them because nobody wants to open up in that way. Nobody wants to be vulnerable in that way. They want people to see the best of them, them in their best light. And I get that. I think we all kind of, focus on those other parts of our lives because we all feel like I'm the only one that like everybody else seems like everything is going great. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, do they, are they thinking this about me? And, we feel like it's just us. And through having conversations with people and having conversations with, both peers as well as like people who are people that I aspire to be like, I realize that we're all just as vulnerable. We're all just as confused. We're all trying to figure it out every single day. No matter how much education, no matter how much experience, no matter, how polished you may be, we're all still trying to figure things out every day and do the best with the resources that we have. And we're trying to figure it out and we're trying to appear, confident and comfortable even when we aren't. And I just want to be clear that even the people that you are looking up to and that you're trying to emulate have those same feelings. And for me, it's been very important to see the times that I have had an opportunity to see the vulnerability of people that I admire has helped me to understand that I don't have to put that much pressure on myself. I don't have to feel like it's all together. I just have to keep moving forward. And I just have to keep doing the best with what I have and what I'm able to do and know that I'm working towards the, ultimate goal. But that feeling may never leave you. It may always be with you, but it's not just you. And I challenge you to strike up a conversation with a peer, with somebody, in your circle about this, because I feel like you'll be very surprised that once you say, hey, I feel like this, that they will be like, oh, wait, you too? And I can recount a situation where I was in a group and I worked with someone who was, very esteemed in my industry, and that person shared with me the exercise that we were doing. We kind of shared with each other some of how we were feeling and what we were internally thinking. And it was funny because we both echoed each other's concerns, fears, doubts. And, you know, we're in totally different places, but we still had that kindred feeling of, I feel concerned about this, or I want to make sure that I, present in this way because, maybe somebody won't take me as seriously as a woman business owner. So I want to make sure that I, present this way. Um, so it just is moments like that have, helped me to know that I am not alone. And just that small part of knowing that I'm not alone makes it easier when I am struggling with something. It doesn't change that I'm struggling, but it helps me to know that it's not me. It's just that there's struggles in life. And it just makes it a little bit easier to bear, to know that other people feel that way too. And then once you know other people feel that way, that you're able to reach out to those people and be like, hey, I'm having a moment right now. Like, I'm really, really not like feeling it right now. And I need, some advice, encouragement, what have you. And knowing that you have peers that are feeling that same way, they can help you, and they know what they needed to hear in that moment, and they can share that with you as well. So I'm gonna, challenge you today to reach out to some of the people in your peer group and to share some of how you feel, or next time that you feel like that, share that. And, be honest about how you feel, because you may be surprised to find out that they feel the same way too. And that now they feel like they have someone they can talk to. Now you have someone you can talk to when those feelings arise. So that is my tip for today. And I will see you tomorrow in Tech Tip Thursday. Have a good day.